Now that you've finished your exercise, let's take a moment to review. This solution requires 5 lines of code since there are 5 buttons for which we are setting the feedback, thus the term single-line feedback. This expression means that a single line of code is required for each button you're setting the feedback for. Starting with the left side of the first statement, we have the touch panel devchan pair, which represents the relay1 on button. We then use the gets operator to make the assignment. We want the touch panel button to come on when relay1 comes on. Therefore, on the right side of the statement, the device is DV relays and the channel is relay1. We would read this statement as DVTP, 301 gets DV relay, 1. Of course, I just used the constant name instead of the actual channel numbers. The off button is a little trickier. Since you want the status of the button to be on when relay1 is off, you need to set the feedback to the opposite state of the relay. To accomplish this, you need to use the not operator, represented here with the exclamation mark. The not operator means the inverse of the item after the operator. Therefore, we would read this statement as DVTP, 302 gets not DV relay, 1, thereby setting the state of the button to the inverse of the state of the relay. Don't worry if you didn't get this at first. We'll learn more about the not operator a little later on in this course. I'll go ahead and add in the other 3 feedback statements. The button that's labeled pulse on the touch panel is now associated with relay number 2. The to button is now associated with relay 3, and finally, the min2 button is associated with relay number 4. Let's compile our code and make sure we don't have any errors. With these simple feedback statements, if any of these relays get turned on, the corresponding button on the touch panel will turn on as well. That's it for this exercise. Make sure you save your source code file and let's close this window. Reopen your LabMaster source file and we'll move on and learn about controlling IR devices.